All right, we're back. And hey, everyone. Before we go to bed, okay, I wanted to cover some of the behind the scenes of the vendor exhibit that we're going to be featuring our wonderful vendors this weekend. And it's going to be on Saturday. So if you're going to be attending both days, which most of you should be, because we switched over from the 3 days to the 2 days, and some people that bought 1 day tickets get access to both days. So if you have tickets to 1 day from the past, you get access to both days. And I just encourage you, if you're going to be networking and socializing and finding all of your connections for 2025, coming to the Connect Her to Win conference this weekend and getting with the people that are going to be speaking as well as the vendors is going to be really the key for you. We're here in Atlanta. We're going to be meeting in the Buckhead area. And we also want to shout out Modex Studios, who is the venue that we're going to be having the actual conference at. This year, we decided to make sure that the conference was the select type of event we were having so that we can connect properly. A lot of us met online, and so we're going to be coming together and meeting new faces in this place, in this market that we're operating in. And I want to shout out the last live I just did with Down South Flavors. They are an amazing business here in Atlanta, and they just got their location at the North Center Mall, which is Town Center Mall. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong. The Town Center Mall, which is in Cobb. And I want to make sure that we also shout out all the other vendors that are going to be coming because we want to make sure that they get their due and they get featured in all the amazing things that you're going to be bringing to the conference. I've seen some of these products, y'all. I've seen some of these businesses myself. They are absolutely, absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to go through some of the things that they're going to be bringing to the conference. I want to talk about this right now because if you are coming to the conference, number one, you want to prepare to know who you're going to be connecting with. And so the vendors, I want to shout them out so that you know who exactly you're going to be connecting with. If you just signed up as a vendor, I'm checking the list, okay, because we had some last minute signups. We didn't expect this to be a huge, huge event. We just wanted to make sure that we intentionally featured our WIN members, gave you an opportunity to get together and make sure you connected. And then we found that over time, people found the value in really getting together and finding out, how they can build that relationship in real life. So that's why we have, so many amazing people that, are still looking to sign up. If you do want to get into the conference in some way, shape, or form as a sponsor or a vendor, we did have a cutoff date, but I did have some people reach out late. So just reach out to me, let me know where your interest lies, and then we can support you where you are. I'm going to pull up this list of vendors, and I want to start with the latest vendor, which was the Down South Flavors. Look at the last live stream we did. You can find out more about them. They're located in Atlanta area, and you can also, find them at their new store where their launch is going to be. You'll be able to meet them, and their menu is amazing. When they told us what they were going to supply and what they could do, some of the biggest parts of what I love about when I met them as a vendor is that their food was delicious and their attitudes matched their brand. Like they were really excited to, be able to serve people and make them happy. So that's something that I love, and as part of the WIN mission, empowering women, entrepreneurs, and men who support them, we always want to make sure that they're enjoying themselves, right? This is all about really enjoying your life. And we love to see that. And so I really love that they were able to support the conference and come through and feed us. So y'all make sure you stop through and say hi to them as a vendor. Also, if you're looking for partnerships and things like that, it's really good to always bring your business cards and bring your marketing information and make sure that you exchange that information right there at the vendor exhibit. Also, we have the Royally Nourished. This is like a great brand because I'm really big on health and support. And what I love about this is that they do education on really improving your health. They also help with accountability and juice therapy programs. That was very interesting to know. And I think that these things are great because what areas that it addresses is obesity and dehydration, low energy, diabetes, inflammation, hypertension, hormonal imbalance, all these things that a lot of us as women entrepreneurs need to address in order to make sure our businesses are running properly. So Really Nourish is going to be out there with their table. Shout out to Imuna, the owner of that brand. And we just really excited because I believe that she's doing some special gifts for the speakers, and there's just a lot of things that she's already given to our community as an individual, but as a brand. You really want to come out and support her this weekend. So if you're looking for some really good healthy juices that are going to help with all those elements, she has that for you. So come out and support. We also have MetaConnects that's going to be there. If you don't know our host, Orinthia Duncan, she is absolutely amazing. And she has been helping to support the W.I.N community in so many ways for a long time. As a host of this event, she has not only supported our speakers, supported myself in making sure that we have a thorough event. She's also made sure to, put her business out there, make sure that you guys have an opportunity to connect with her. And I saw behind the scenes of like all the goodies and things that she has to bring and wants to, put that out there for you all. I'm telling you, if you don't have your systems in order and you don't know how to operate your business so that you can go from that small business owner that's always burnt out because you're the only one working in your business to that big business owner that really loves to delegate and put those systems in place, Randy is going to help you transition into that space. And you get to see firsthand how that works. And I believe she's given away lots of freebies. So this is just something I would encourage you guys to do. Look up MetaConnects, check out what they have to offer, and also make sure you stop by their booth at the vendor exhibit. Also, I want to just shout out because we have Momo Lux Photography. Now, I know that originally Momo Lux was a vendor at our original date in September. However, I do want to shout her out because I'm not sure if she can make it for the Saturday vendor exhibit. I'm going to double check with her just to make sure. But she's definitely been traveling a lot. She's I don't want to say a luxury brand photographer, but she definitely does luxury brand photography when it comes down to a lot of the way her images look. When it comes to like a lot of the weddings and the big events that she's done, I know that she just traveled to, I believe, Italy, where she was doing some weddings there. But she's really good at branding and being able to support a lot of families when it comes down to having those moments captured. And she supports a lot of women entrepreneurs because at the end of the day, our families are really part of our legacy. And so she creates all those special moments from the business, all the way to the family, the family activities. We wanted to include Momo in this process because she's always supported women. She's always supported the W.I.N. And so if you are coming by, we'll definitely have some information about her if she doesn't have a booth up there at the vendor exhibit. But I do know for a fact that she will be there on Sunday. And she is also going to be doing brand photography shoots. And if you are someone who needs to have a full brand photography shot where you have something prepared for the 2025 year in business, then you need to get with Momo Lux. She's going to get all of your branding shots in that day, and you'll be able to have all of your photos ready for 2025. That's the benefit of what we have set up when you come to the conference, because you also get a chance to meet some amazing people that you would not have been able to meet that can actually help your brand and your business move forward. So Momo's amazing. Check her out at Momo Lux Photography. I also want to shout out because we do have two virtual speakers that would have normally had their vending booths up there, but we're going to be having some of their material there at the conference just to make sure that you guys can see a little bit about what they do. But that's TC Okur and that is Sarah Curcio. Shout out to two of our biggest supporters of the W.I.N as well, working the W.I.N community as well as the W.I.N business departments. Okay, we have a lot going on back there, but we'll have lots of information about that. We will have a W.I.N table at the vendor exhibit, and at that W.I.N table, we're going to talk about our programs. We're going to talk about our projects. We're going to tell you more about our W.I.N community and what it is all that we do. So you'll be able to see that as well. in representation of our leaders who are going to be chiming in virtually. Also, we have Miss Karan Fairweather, who is the affirmation whisperer, and she is a two-time best-selling author now. I was just shouting her out at our vending event that we visited with our corporate sponsor, Miss Lashana West, with Pop Up and Creed, and I just was just really impressed by her journey, her growth, and being in this space of business as a woman to share all of the ins and outs of the journey. I think that's amazing. And so you will get to see Karan Fairweather at the booth. When you come to the vendor exhibit, you'll get to see her books. You'll get to buy her books. You'll get to talk to her about getting your customized affirmations, which shout out to Toria, okay? Because Toria has been doing customized affirmations with Miss Karan, from Miss Karan for the last, I think, year. I've been listening to her use these same affirmations every morning. So it does change lives. What you do, Karan, if you're listening. And for those of you who don't know Karan, you'll be able to meet her just like I've been able to meet her in person several times. You'll be able to meet her at the conference and just see all of the amazingness that she brings to the win. Also, Miss Sheila Craig, Sheila Sturgis Craig, actually, I will say full name, okay, because Miss Sheila Sturgis Craig came to us through Miss Ernest Cummings, who is our corporate sponsor, and she is absolutely amazing. From all the conversations I've had with Miss Sheila, and also just to the way that she's given advice to our community members on her clubhouse room, as well as getting on our live streams and talking about what she's going to be giving at the conference. This is something that you don't want to miss. You know, we have her flying out from Texas, and she's actually been very well endowed with lots of experiences and information and knowledge that has been passed down over time through her connections, through her network. And also, she's been able to be very successful in her state and being able to be a part of laws being passed and being part of equity inclusion projects and programs. And so I'm really excited to see Miss Sheila. I'm really excited to, connect with her. And I know you guys, if you are like, well, you want more connections in other states, well, now you get to, come to the conference if you are in Atlanta and meet people from other states as well. This is the point. We want you to connect. We want you to collaborate. So shout out to Miss Sheila. She's going to be absolutely amazing. And she is also a speaker. Um, I want to say shout out because we have, well, I already talked about Sarah. Miss Ernest Cummins is pretty much our next vendor. She's one of the individuals that I will say I look up to. She's been my mentor from day one before she even came onto the community. She's someone that I just feel like if you're around her, you're going to be empowered, you're going to feel good, and you're going to want to, learn from her. And so she's taught so many people. And with her nonprofit, with her book that she launched, being a number one bestseller as well, and being able to come and speak to us and empower us about how it looks to really have a winning lifestyle. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. And she's going to have her booth set up so that you can, buy from her, support her business, connect with her, get to know more about her as well. At the booth and really just be there to support. So those are, our vendors that we have pulled up. I will also have AJ CEO there as a vending booth to make sure that you guys get to know more about the business coaching side of what I do. Some of the things that I do in community is really based on what I do in my for profit business. The truth is that you cannot survive in business alone. And community has been one of the things at the forefront of how I've been able to be successful at business for such a long time. I started my first business in 2007, and I have been going strong ever since. I never stopped. I did actually work a job for a very long time until I got confident enough in business where I knew I could go full time. And so I also help other people do the same. And I want to make sure that if you come to the vendor exhibit, that we get to connect and I get to talk to you about what it is that you have going on in your business. And I will be providing resources there, and we have giveaways as well that you're going to have a chance to take part in, and also be able to just walk away with and receive. So really excited about that. And I want you guys to see all that we have to bring and offer you. This is going to be the year of winning. 2025 is the year of winning. And if you are not preparing for that now, then, it will kind of discourage you towards the end of the year because we have so many holidays coming up. Black Friday, is also a big thing right after Thanksgiving that you have to prepare for in your business. And that's going to get you busy. And of course, we have our holiday season around Christmas time, right before the new year. So I want to make sure that we're all connecting, collaborating now before the end of the year gets here. So, all right, I wanted to just go ahead and go through all the vendors and just anyone. We do have, well, and I think I missed the vendor too. I have to go over to my other part because I think we have two more vendors. And if I say it properly, Ricole Rockbrook Tax Services, it will be there as well, coming in from Ohio. I don't want to miss out on the vendors because this is their highlight. She's actually been in the W.I.N community. Ricole has been in the W.I.N community for a while, supporting and just, being a part of all the things that we're doing online and offline, coming into town and just being a part of every single thing that we could possibly do to connect and collaborate. And so you'll be able to meet her and experience her amazing products. I was able to experience some of her lemongrass hand sanitizer, and we got to stay clean, y'all. We still live in a world where there's still lots and lots of germs, but why not have a great experience while cleaning yourself every day, right? So I just wanted to highlight that because we all go through a lot in our business. We are all entrepreneurs growing our business, looking forward to the future. And we want to make sure that we are connecting and collaborating with the right people so that whenever we need support, whenever we go through a hard time, whenever anything comes up, that we know who to lean on and we know who to connect with to say, hey, listen, do you have the resource? Can you give the support? And I just want to highlight that for all of these individuals who are going to be here at the W.I.N vendor exhibit because they understand how important that is. Oh, and one last thing, that's the other one, Lashana West. So I want to make sure, because I know that she's speaking on that Sunday, but I want to make sure if she can have a booth there. If not, you will still see her at the W.I.N table, okay? But Lashana West is definitely an amazing business therapist. She's a awesome person. She's energetic. She's light and understanding. She understands how to really deal with people's emotions, and that's really important when it comes down to business. And so I honor that. I would say, yeah, definitely come out, and if you don't get to meet Lashana in person on Saturday at the W.I.N vendor exhibit, you will still be able to get information about, all of what she does, and also be able to see the amazing things that she's probably going to offer in her giveaways. And then on Sunday, just to kind of end this, you'll be able to come back and just do further networking, but learn from the speakers. That is the best part. Once you connect and socialize, because the vendor exhibit is happening at the same time that our W.I.N social mixer is happening. So we'll have lots of music. We will be partying, okay? We will be having a great time. But we also want to make sure that you prepare yourself. Don't party too hard because that next day we're going to be learning, educating each other about what each speaker does and how that impacts you in your life and how that's going to help you in 2025. So just wanted to go ahead and close out with that. Thank y'all for listening. I'm Allegra. They call me the marketing medulla. I am also the founder of Women into Networking W.I.N. And I'm really excited to invite you out to this conference so that you all have an amazing time getting to know one another and making sure that you're establishing the best opportunities to connect in the future, starting here and now and leading into the next year in 2025. We look forward to seeing you there, y'all. Y'all have an amazing night. Bye.